The latest GTA 6 leak and rumor has gotten even stranger. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. So early on in the week, we talked about how there was a song on Spotify, Ring My Bell by Anita Ward, that actually featured the Grand Theft Auto 6 logo, not only when you played the song itself, but also on her entire Spotify header, which led many to speculate, including myself, that this song was going to be involved in the game in some way, shape, or form for possibly another trailer or featured on an in-game radio station. And we actually dove into the meaning of the song, how it kind of had some romantic undertones, but even if you didn't take the song for anything of what it meant, it was also still catchy and one of the most popular songs released, and so it would have made a nice addition to either the radio station or as the theme of one of the trailers. And I told you guys in that video that something we were going to have to be on the lookout for was what was going to happen over the next couple of days, because that would be the telltale sign. If it was immediately removed, that might have meant that Rockstar said, okay, Anita Ward, we don't know what's going on here, but you've got to get rid of this. That is not good news for us. We can't have you exposing whether it be a song that's going to be featured in the game or for trailer number 2. We just can't have that out there. And so it would be interesting to see if something like that was ultimately removed. Well, a lot has happened since, including some very interesting changes to the actual page itself, including this one right here, where the logo was actually updated. Big news coming soon. Wait a few minutes. And you can see the exact same post was made, posted by Anita Ward. Big news coming soon. Wait a few minutes, with a heart emoji. And then just hours later, a weird statement was made by Anita Ward on her Spotify page saying, Ring My Bell will not be featured in the second trailer or radio station, period, announced to the public, period. That seems like the weirdest statement ever. It's almost like whoever was posting that was trying to talk with like Siri or voice to text or something like that. That doesn't sound professional at all. To the common person that might stumble upon this, they might not know what the radio station or second trailer that they're talking about. So that was extremely weird. And then just a couple of hours later, it received another update. Ring My Bell will not be featured in the second trailer or radio station. All rumors and predictions about the song are unfounded. This is the only official and correct explanation. The changes in the last 3 days have been outside our knowledge. We hope that the correct information will spread quickly. Announced to the public. Arrangement. The fact that there is no official agreement at the moment does not mean there will not be in the future, but there are no official agreements or negotiations at the moment. That is the most confusing thing I have ever read. It sounds so unofficial. I mean, there's like 8 examples here of why this doesn't feel like this was posted professionally, or it almost has to be a continuation of the hacking or potentially just someone that has no idea what they're doing. There's incorrect grammar, the fact that you just said announced to the public. Like I mentioned earlier, what second trailer or what radio station that someone who has no idea about Grand Theft Auto 6 stumbling upon this might have absolutely no idea what that means. I'm certainly no PR expert, but I feel like this could have been done way more professionally. Like, for example, it could have been said, Ring My Bell has no current or future plans with Rockstar Games or any of their upcoming titles, and that includes GTA 6, which this song was supposed to be a part of from a game trailer or something like that. This whole situation just seems very, very fishy. Now, as things currently stand, people are getting mixed responses if you go to Anita Ward's Spotify page. For me, I no longer see the Grand Theft Auto 6 logo either featured on the Ring My Bell single or on the banner page on which her entire Spotify page is listed. However, others are seeing no changes at all and are still able to see the Grand Theft Auto 6 logo when they listen to the song and when they go to her entire page. So I don't know what's going on here. Is this truly a glitch from Spotify? Is this something out of Anita Ward's control? Or are they currently playing damage control right now because they weren't supposed to reveal that this song was going to be in the game or it was going to be featured in the second trailer? All of this is so weird. Did someone hack her account? Nowhere in the statement does she mention Grand Theft Auto. It's also very possible her management team did all of this and one of her songs is in the game, and she probably just doesn't even have a clue. I mean, Anita Ward is a lot older. She's a musician. She might not be interested in video games, Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, but this might not necessarily at the end of the day be an Anita Ward problem. This might also be a Spotify problem. It's not the first time that weird things have appeared on an artist's page. If I remember correctly, Spotify makes it pretty easy to change other people's pages. In fact, if I remember correctly, something similar happened with Valve after someone released a fake OST for Half-Life 3 on Spotify, and this seems like it might be something similar from the start. And while that situation's a little bit different, now Grand Theft Auto 6 is a confirmed game and Half-Life 3 is just something that millions of fans want to see, it still proves that things on Spotify can easily be faked. So with something like this, it looks like we're gonna have to take it with a massive grain of salt. And I know that because Rockstar values their privacy and takes their non-disclosure agreement so seriously, pretty much talking about your involvement with Rockstar before they're ready to talk about it is how you'll end up lose out on collaborating with them. If I remember correctly, back before GTA 5 came out, I think there's a popular electronic DJ, Kavinsky. I think he was actually talking about how he had his own radio station featured in Grand Theft Auto 5. I think it was called Night Ride FM, but then the radio station never actually made its way into the game. So it was like, did Rockstar decide to scrap it because he talked about the radio station early? Was it never a thing all the way around and he was just using Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar's likeness to gain a little bit of publicity? I don't think we're ever going to know. This whole thing just seems so strange, the way it's worded, the different sort of statements that have been coming out, the fact that the game isn't even mentioned by name. To me, it sounds very vague, like they're trying to avoid getting into problems with Rockstar. It doesn't really sound like a convincing denial to me, especially with the last part. But I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think of this entire saga with Anita Ward, with the Ring My Bell song, having the Grand Theft Auto 6 logo, the weird statement that was made, how they are essentially denying it, but also at the same time not really denying it? Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. Or, of course, as always, you can reach out to me on my Facebook page where you can send messages, photos, videos, and a whole lot more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But, of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.